Look at me, I am the sun. I blind your eyes. The only one. Look at
Blaze Buddies! What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Blaze Buddies? Welcome back. One more day to the weekend. You can do it. So on my page, by the way, the intro there, that was my friend Dan. I think I'm going to start having all my clients do that, a different intro every single month. That would be funny, right? Anyway, on my page, I posted the yin-yang symbol. Of course, it came with some quotes as to its explanation, which would be, and I think we all know, there's got to be a good ratio of aspects in your life. I don't want to use the term balance because, as you know, a couple of episodes ago, we talked about how balance was just used as a cop-out with a lot of people. And we're not going with that. So let's just use the term ratio or organized dynamic. Maybe that might be a better term. Anyway, what sparked my need to maybe put that on there and talk about it today is that I was watching an interview on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had Jamie Foxx on, which the guy is really smart. I don't think people give him enough credit. The guy is pretty intelligent, and he was talking about how what you will be paid back for whatever you do. If you, and you know, we all know the word karma. You know, karma's a bitch and all that, and we always associate something bad coming back at you, right? But really, there's good karma. But it's like a ripple in the water. If you're standing on the edge of a lake, let's use the analogy of standing on the edge of a lake and you toss, you know, like when we were kids, skip the rock across the water, it'll hit, go in and leave ripples. Those ripples transcend outward and end up, you know, eventually like fading away at some point. Think of that analogy in your life where whatever you toss out into the lake is going to come back at you at some point. So toss out a shitty rock and you're going to get shit coming back at you. It's that simple. So, you know, in regards to your social lives, that applies, of course, in your financial and your work, career lives and all. But in regards to your staying fit or maintaining your fitness or trying to get fit, whatever good you throw at your body, it will come back. It will. I know it's frustrating because everyone wants that wave coming back at them right away, but you have to have patience, which is sadly something that this up and coming generations, yes, I'm talking about you millennials, has no patience. They want it tomorrow and they don't want to work for it. So if you eat shitty, like I said in the post, you will look shitty. You may not look shitty right away, but you will. It's not. I think sometimes people think because if they look pretty good or they're in relatively good shape, they can go out and drink and eat crap, and they don't see, you know, the next day or that week for that matter, anything negative on their bodies. But believe you me, it is slowly but surely building its way to looking shitty, and you'll be feeling shitty. So if you put something bad in, you eat something bad. When I say bad, again, I've talked about this before. My interpretations of bad are considerably different than the majority of people out there. But if you're eating processed food, drinking alcohol, eating sugar, eating processed fat-laden, sugar-loaded, preservative, jacked-up preservative foods, which is most of the food out there, you will feel shitty immediately. You may not look shitty immediately, but you will feel shitty immediately, and then eventually you will look shitty. It's never is there going to be a time when you go and you eat crap or drink and your body goes, you know what? I'm going to let it slide this time. No, it's not going to happen. You will pay for it. Just like if you now eat good, the opposite end of the spectrum. Just like the yin and yang, right? So if you eat good, your body will feel good. You will mentally feel better. You will sleep better. In turn, you will have more energy during the day. You won't be as tired. You'll be digesting food better. You will look better. So give it what it wants, and it will give back, good or bad. But the choice is yours. So think before you act. The same thing in life. Before you go say something hurtful to someone, before you do something that's wrong, before, ethically or non-ethically, whatever, you do in your job or whatever aspect of your life that you're considering doing the wrong thing. Think about it before you do that, because if you do, it will at some point come back. It might not be right away. It could be years. It could be 10 years from now. But it will come back at you. But if you go out of your way and do good every day and try to make someone smile, try to push someone, try to be supportive, try to help someone out in some way. Sometimes just if someone needs to talk, you're there for a minute or two to listen. If you do good most of the time, those ripples in the water are going to ripple back at you without you even expecting it. Because when you're doing good things, you're not expecting anything back. But when you're doing bad things, eating, you're doing it intentionally, shit's coming back. It's going to come back and you're going to pay. You're going to pay the price. So there is a price to be paid for everything. So you got to think about it before you do anything, all right? So ponder that for the weekend before you go out and booze it up, eat like shit, and on Monday you get on the scale and you're complaining. Think about it. You did that to you. Or wouldn't you rather just wake up every day, Monday, for instance, after the weekend, and go, man, I feel good. I'm glad I ate good all weekend long. I'm glad I hit the gym. I'm glad I put my time in. All right, so get on it. Get on it. All right, I gotta go. All right, have a great weekend. Do good things. And I'll talk to you guys all soon. Hope all is well.